Let me ask you a question. What is self-love to you? Put it in the comments below and let me know what you think self-love is. So in this video, I want to share with you my understanding of self-love and what to do to create it. Everybody talks about how you need to have self-love. It's like one of the most common things. So when someone goes, yeah, it's all about love, you just gotta love yourself. But what does that really mean? What does it mean to love yourself? What type of actions does a person need to take to love themselves? So now, let's go dive right into it. All right, let me share with you what self-love means to me and what I have discovered about that. Okay, and I say it in that way because there is more than one answer, and ultimately, this is just coming from one perspective, and there are many perspectives. So this is my truth that I like to share with you. Self-love. Self-love is the ability to allow ourselves to be free, allow ourselves to be able to express, to know our truth and to express our truth. So expressing our truth means if I am a yes on this thing, I'm not gonna pretend and lie to myself or lie to you and say it's a no. If I feel that this is the right path, I'm not gonna go ahead and doubt myself just because someone else doesn't think that. It's understanding what my truth is and honoring it, honoring my own truth. This doesn't have to agree with you or any other person. But when I know that this is my truth and this is the way that I need to go and pursue it, I need to follow through with it, regardless of what other people around may think of it. That is self-love to me. Because that is giving myself the respect, giving myself the freedom to express, allowing myself to be myself. If I am this way and I like to speak in this way, then I'm going to speak in this way. But if I like to speak in this way and I don't honor that, and I try to pretend and do it in another way, then I'm not showing myself love because I'm not able to even accept the way I am right now, the way that I am right now. If I change, I change, but right now, this is the way I like to express. This is the choice I like to do. So self-love to me is about that, honoring ourselves, honoring our truth, and making sure that we are actually doing our truth, taking action on our truth. If I want to go and do something, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, I want to do it. But then in my body, I kind of don't feel like doing it. And so therefore, I come up with an excuse in my mind. That is not self-love. I'm not showing myself any love because I really want to do it. But maybe my body's not used to doing that. Maybe I feel fear inside. And so therefore, I'm not honoring myself when I know why I need to do this thing, but I don't do it, but I'm not taking the actions. Another thing is if I go ahead and look at myself and I lash out at myself, I go ahead and call myself names inside of my mind or maybe with another person, I look at myself in a low type of way, that's not self-love. The way that we treat ourselves, which starts off with the way we speak to ourselves. The way we speak to ourselves need to be with respect. The way we speak to ourselves need to be with truth. And that means if it's not true, we're not going to go ahead and tell ourselves a lie. You don't tell yourself a lie, number one. That's the worst thing to do. And the second worst thing to do is to go ahead and tell other people lies. Because now you're having to not honor who you really are, not honor your own expression. So if you feel like you don't have a lot of love in your life, or you don't feel like you are in your power, look at the way that you're treating yourself. Look at and see what is the truth inside of you that you really want to express. What are the goals that you really want to pursue? And what are you doing to sabotage it? Because it's not other people. So if you start to blame other people, stop it right there, okay? Because that's not going to get you anywhere. People sabotage all the time. That is one of the most common things. We always sabotage things that we want. But why? Why is that even happening? Is it just being afraid of success? Maybe. But is it being also afraid of the responsibilities that come from that? Is it afraid having to go and change who we are? Is it afraid having to be more responsible for different things? Maybe. There could be a lot of reasons. But all of these reasons create self-sabotages. We put blockages in front of the things that we really want, and we lie to ourselves and say that we don't want that thing. We make up excuses for not going after the things that we really want, when reality is just a lie. And when you do that, there's no self-love. If you don't have self-love, you can't give real love to other people. It becomes fake love. Fake love is where the words are coming out like this, but you don't feel this. And they aren't feeling you either. They hear you, but they don't feel you. And if somebody who's really connected to themselves and they hear what you're saying, they'll be able to tell that you're just giving fake love. And you may have the intentions, the right intentions, but it's not happening. So connect to your truth, okay? Understand what's your real truth and act on it, honor it. And remember that it doesn't matter if other people agree with your truth. That is a challenge, okay? That's a challenge, but that's something that you have to do for yourself, which is to not care about what other people are thinking about you. And you honor your own truth. And just because you're around certain people that doesn't align with your truth, doesn't mean that nobody else does. Maybe just certain people around. You find yourself in another group and suddenly everybody's just like you. Everybody has the same values. Everybody has a similar truth, or at least they can respect yours. So if you like more coaching videos like this, you like to dive into more lessons like this, join my coaching group online, flowtribe.us.